Alright everybody, Jalon here with the Paradox Gaming Network, and today we've been talking about board control.
5, 4,
and I'm going
3,
into another fight with
2,
Gemolitions.
1.
The last fight didn't exactly work out too well for teaching any concept. Hopefully this time around it looks like there's a little bit stronger of a team. Yeah, we should be able to do something here. As we've been talking about all day, there's certain characters, namely Zuki, Nyx, and Gemolitions. They have the ability to really control the board. They can control where the fights can take place. Where Zuki does it with her bomb, and Nyx does it with the drones. Gemolitions does it by leaving bombs all over the place. This can cause havoc late game, because late game you don't even have 10 hit points to spare.
Your team is ready.
So here we go. This is going to be a good team, good strong firepower. Frontliner. Yeah.
Roll out!
Floating on.
Not exactly my best opening ever. Kind of stacked over to one side. I actually misclicked by one. I like to usually be one over.
Shot in the dark. Ha! Right between the eyes.
Locked.
And loaded!
My skin mans.
That's the stuff!
This toxin was made just for you.
Crushed.
I'm bringing the bullet storm.
Have my eyes closed.
Now, something to watch. This is the combination effect of the Big Bang. Unfortunately, from where I am, I can't drop it because you see my knockback. I can't put the bomb on. But I was aiming to knock him back into these mines. I also don't want to be here. I don't want to get involved in a melee confrontation with the front line. So I'm gonna just go ahead and leave. The good news is that by using that dash, it reset my splort again.
Fuel.
I'll give you a head start.
Reap what you sow.
Now, this Titus seems to have a specific interest in getting over to me, but our Rask is now at 42 hit points. So hopefully Rask does something. Otherwise, we're gonna lose Rask.
Adapt or die.
We left you breathing. I'll give you one shot.
Ready. At last.
Reload.
Reloading.
Another benefit of the Gremlins is that, as you can see, I can fire over walls. I can blind
You
fire.
should be very afraid.
Stand together, fall together. You have my attention now.
Repairs underway.
Rock.
And roll.
One thing that you don't want to do, what Titus just did, when you cursor over somebody, you can see which abilities they have up. I can cursor over Titus and see what he has. He ran right up next to me, and he's got less than 17 hit points. But he dashed away. So, but as I was saying, you never want to run up on top of the Gremlins, because they're going to do that to you.
Rip you to pieces.
Let's teach them how to fly.
Now this is a problem because, as you can see, you do have a minimum range. As we talked about, there is a mod you can use, but there is a minimum range on your basic ability. But it's okay because Pup and Blackburn are available targets. And this is really the type of game where the Gremlins excel at. As you can see, I'm able to just constantly deal out 40 damage. I'm able to stay away from them.
Turbo mode activated.
The other benefit, as you can see, is I can, if I don't have a second target, I can just go ahead and drop the mine in what looks like a potentially logical trip.
This is war. All right, step cheese.
Whatever it takes to crush my enemies.
My luck's out.
And as you can see, due to proper placement, I was able to hit 3 of their 4 characters with multiple ultimate mines.
Activating catalyst.
Stand back.
Whatever it takes
And it
to
looked
run
like he
down
just
my
did me a
trail.
favor. It looked like he just rolled into my ultimate. He did. As you can see, that was bad because now the pressure is on,
My pain is
and
eternal.
they've clumped up nicely for me. So even with the dash, they're gonna be in the way. I'm also going to have my splort. I'm gonna control this part of the board now for the rest of the game. I'm basically gonna force them back down, or I'm gonna force them to this side of the board.
That last step, it's a doozy.
Foxtrot, Sierra, Utah!
Hey, you!
Catch!
Chase them down.
And as I talked about at an earlier time, if I use my bombing run, I'm actually going to lose a free reset. But if Lockwood hasn't moved, I'm actually going to move to him and then drop bombs on him.
Going in guns blazing.
So now as I cursor over, I can see that he doesn't have a dash available. And in a game like this, I just want to go ahead and put the game away. So
You cannot escape me.
Let's play a game of tag.
and completely unnecessary because they went ahead and took care of it, but when you're at 4 kills, there's no such thing as overkill. And as you can see, with a properly balanced team working together, a board controller like Gemolitions makes all the difference in the world.
That's how you win.
As you can see, final numbers, 469 damage. Nobody else was even close. So, 0 deaths, 4 takedowns, 4 death blows. Keep that in mind if you're looking for a character that does a lot of damage. And that concludes today's discussions on board control.